Hello YouTube, Wes here checking in with my vinyl finds for the month of May 2022. Hope you're all doing well, having a great day, great night, whenever it is you're watching this. So May was pretty light in the way of vinyl for me for the month, so it's not going to be a super long video, but got some really great stuff I want to share with you. So sit back, enjoy, and let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I picked up in the month of May was a reissue of a fairly recent hip-hop album that went out of print. I never got around to getting it. I'm really glad this got reissued, and that is Killer Mike's rap music from 2010, I believe is when this was originally released. Yeah, just an excellent Killer Mike, of course, one half of Run the Jewels. This is a great album. I bought it on CD when it came out. I just sort of procrastinated on it, getting it on vinyl, and I've regretted it for a long time ever since it went out of print. When it came back in print recently, I had to grab it, so I was really happy to get this. This has probably one of my top 10 hip-hop tracks of all time on it, Reagan. I freaking love that song. It's, as I said, it's probably a top 10 for me. But the whole album is excellent, and I just wanted to have this on vinyl. This is a nice 2 LP set. Cool gatefold. So the first LP is the album itself, and then the second LP is the instrumental version of the album. So pretty neat. Probably won't listen to the instrumental that much, but it was okay. It was very reasonably priced. That's one thing. Another thing I'll say I'm very happy with is that this was very reasonably priced considering today's vinyl prices. This was really good and pressed on a really bright green, lime green vinyl. Really awesome. I was really glad to get this reissue, and I didn't want to sleep on it again and let it slip away from me again. So I was glad it was reissued. I'm glad I was able to pick it up. So yeah, that was my first pickup, Killer Mike's rap music. Actually 2012, so I guess this is the 10th anniversary reissue. But yeah, freaking great album, and glad to have this on vinyl. All right, next thing I picked up, actually on the same day as I picked up the Killer Mike, this was actually a new release for the day, and this is the new one from the Black Keys, Dropout Boogie, their new one. They did a covers album, I think it's about 2 years now. Delta Cream, was that last year or the year before? But this is a brand new album, very much a traditional sort of very thumpy, groovy kind of blues rock album. If you've heard a Black Keys album before, this is not going to be too far off. It's very much in their wheelhouse, in their zone. But I definitely dig the Black Keys, and was glad to pick up their new album and been spinning it, been enjoying it. Called Dropout Boogie. Yeah, this is on black vinyl. Kind of has that composition book kind of theme there, and on the B-side it has all the track listings on it. So yeah, Black Keys, Dropout Boogie. Added that one to the collection. Nice pickup, nice new release from them. Been enjoying spinning that. All right, next up, another new release for the month. Getting back, always picking up pop albums, and this is a new pop album, the new album from Harry Styles, and this one's called Harry's House. Yeah, I had to get this. I've gotten his 2 previous solo albums, really enjoyed them, and this one is very good as well. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot of these songs over the next year or so. Yeah, it's been enjoying it, been fun. Pretty good pop album from him. Nice gatefold there. So it has a nice 12 by 12 booklet in it. Photos and liner notes and lyrics and stuff. Very nicely packaged. And it's on black vinyl. So yeah, that's a new one from Harry Styles. Definitely another solid one from him. Going to be a lot of earworms on this one, and I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot of this one over the next year or so as these songs work their way through the charts. But yeah, really fun new album from Harry Styles. Glad to pick that one up. All right, next up, another new album. May was a big month for new albums for me, and that is the latest one by the Canadian rock group Arcade Fire. This one's titled We. Yeah, it's been a while since they put out an album. I think it was 2017 was their last album with Everything Now. A lot of people didn't like Everything Now. I have grown to really love Everything Now. This one is a bit more back towards what they did previously, maybe a little less electronic. Still getting to know this one, still learning to, still getting to know it. But yeah, good new one from Arcade Fire with We. Really neat packaging on this one. Cool packaging. Insides are printed on this. It comes with a giant poster here, which I'll try to show in the video here. It's almost like a movie style poster that they made. Get it to open here. Like as that, and then at the bottom it has the title, and then kind of the credits down there. And then the inner sleeve has some lyrics on it. And then this is on black vinyl. There's also a picture disc version of this, which I thought was kind of odd, although I'm sure it looks cool. But yeah, I don't believe there's any colored versions, but there is a picture disc version if you want that. I'm not a fan of picture discs, so went with the black vinyl on this one. But yeah, the new one from Arcade Fire, I'm enjoying it. It's one that I think is going to take some time, just like the last one. As I said, at first people didn't like it, and I've kind of grown to really like their last album, and I think I'm going to end up liking this one as well. Very definitely more of an introspective kind of album for them, dealing with people and their relationships and how we treat each other in the modern world and stuff like that. And yeah, good album. I've been enjoying this one. Okay, all the rest of the things I have to share with you are thrift store finds, although this first one is kind of an odd one to find in a thrift store, it being kind of more of a modern release. But saw this one at a Goodwill in Ocala and thought, yeah, I'd like to have that album. It's not one I have on vinyl. And that is Panic at the Disco, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. Yeah, so I'm guessing this album's actually getting close to 10 years old at this point, 2013. But very popular album. And yeah, for some reason somebody donated it to the Goodwill, so I thought I'd grab it. The cover is not in the greatest of shape, it has some creases on it, got a little banged up going through the Goodwill process there, but didn't want to leave this behind, so I went ahead and picked it up. And this one just had a one-sheet insert with some liner notes and photos on it. And then the vinyl itself is in nice condition, just black vinyl, GZ pressing here. And the other thing I picked up at that same Goodwill on the same day in Ocala was Sesame Street's 10th anniversary album. Yeah, I'm definitely a kid who grew up with Sesame Street. Couldn't leave this one behind. And it's fun to be able to spin this and listen to these songs that grew up listening to. Definitely very shiny foil cover there, but unfortunately this doesn't have the, I believe there were some photos in there that were included with that originally, but didn't come with that. And there's the vinyl on that one. Haven't had the chance to clean this one yet. But that cool Sesame Street logo, and not in bad condition, which is good. Always good on a children's record. Can be difficult to find those in good condition. All right, and then these last three I have to share with you are from the repurpose project, a thrift store that's near my work, and they were having a sale one day on their dollar records. They were buy two get one free, so I paid $2 for 3 records. First one I picked up is one from the National Geographic series. This one's called Cumberland Gap, the music of Daniel Boone. So that kind of Appalachian kind of sound there, as always with the National Geographics, they give a lot of information about the the music and the instruments and the people who made this music, and a lot of the background. So it's a really nice historical kind of way to explore music. So I was glad to pick that one up. I don't think I had this one. I do collect the National Geographic records, and I've got to be getting close to having them all, because I picked up quite a few over the years. So that was the first thing I picked up there. Next thing I picked up was a nice piece of folk, kind of from New Hampshire here. This is the White Mountain Singers with Songs of Yesterday. So very much, banjo and guitar kind of folk music, very traditional sounding, very well played, very well recorded. Greenback Dollars on here, Tim Finnegan's Wake, Wagoner's Lad, bunch of common folk songs that you'll know, some other less known stuff. But really enjoyable. It's autographed, and that was a nice find and a really nice one to listen to. And the last thing I picked up there at the Repurpose Project, and the last thing I have to share for this month, is Sylvia with Drifter. And Sylvia is a country artist. I had not heard of her before. This album is from 1981, so it's definitely of its time. Very, very heavily produced country music, kind of a pop country sound. Enjoyable. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but just something to explore. And I'm glad I took a chance on it, and I have enjoyed listening to this. So that does it for my finds for the month of May 2022. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me any comments you have down in the comment section down below. Have a great day, great night. Hope you're finding and listening to some great music yourself. And we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.